Hi, everyone. I'm Brian. Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Here's Arenas. Well, it's fair to say we could expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Deflected! Dort outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ivicic. Now with a... Rebound. And it's Indiana's ball. Now here's Simons. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Toppin. Shot clock at 6. And it's Simons penetrating. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man. Sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Toppin outside. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Yao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And Dort hits them both.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Now here's Simons. Here's Yao. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yao shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Nembhard outside. Off the mark there with a three. Los Angeles leading by 4. Porter from outside. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to Arenas. Here's Nowitzki. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles making a change here. Porter from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
And 6'10", laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career as a player.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Toppin. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Dort with it. Now guarded by Simons. Down low. Here's Thor. Porter looks it over. Driving inside. And then Porter with the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. 41 seconds left in the first quarter.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Got a piece of it. Here's Nowitzki. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Black And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
6 to shoot. Here's Black. It's tipped. Here's Arenas. Here's Ivasic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Black. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Arenas. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Again, the Clippers score.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Black. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers lead by 12. Here's Arenas. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Ivasic, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Here's Arenas. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Black. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Arenas. He's got 10. Over to the wing. Here's Bates.
Boy, the hustle from Oladipo, you love that. I mean, he's really good at crowding shooters, taking away their airspace and making it hard for them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And the three-pointer goes.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
To the paint. And that one's good. Stewart's gotten his first basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
6 on the shot clock. Jump shot is good that time. And the Clippers lead by 15. And here's Indiana now. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Black. Stewart outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Yao. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Porter. Uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 9 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Count that bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Poole with the ball. No made baskets yet. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Simons. Toppin outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
Poole outside. Here's Nowitzki. Back to Poole. Left side Porter. Shot clock at 6. And there's a pick. Shoots over Vassell. Connects on the 17-footer. Porter's got 11 points.
Really good to see Porter Jr. utilizing the mid-range stroke. Knocking those down can open up other parts of his game. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Pass to Yao. And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Pacers with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Now Toppin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Toppin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
They grab their own miss. On the wing, Porter. He's got 11. Shot clock at 3. Another shot. And the layup is good. 13 points in the game.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Simons with it. He's picked up by Jones. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And the Pacers making a change here. Now Poole. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul of the game.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
Nembhard outside. Simons up top. Fires for 3. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Tries it from 16. Poole's shot is off. Pacers trail by 14. Count it. Good.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Nowitzki. Indiana with a rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
So, Clark, I think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Black. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Black's got 11 points.
They're having a good half offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's Queen with a rebound. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Nowitzki. Powered down with both hands.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
.146 left in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Black. Off with the layup.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
To the left side wing. Here's Nowitzki. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Black. Here he goes. Stewart's got space. Pass to Black. And here's Stewart. Here's Black. Fires the 3. And it's Queen with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Out to Oladipo. Stewart outside. To the inside. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Thor. Finished off the break. And the Clippers lead by 16.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And so here are the Clippers. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the right side. Pass to Ivisic. Outside Porter. Just 3 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
38.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Arenas. Outside for Porter. This one for 3. Another miss by Porter.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Toppin outside. Inside. With some arc. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Simons. The jumper from the wing off target.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
From the high post. And Toppin pulls it down.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Pass to Yao. Nembhard outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, VA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
Pass to Yao. Here's Simons. Clock at 6. Here's Toppin. Doesn't go for him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside Porter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Simons. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Arenas. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Clippers leap by 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. His hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard.